Okay, we're going to take a look at the Upsell generator that's going to make life a lot easier for linking together upsells for fabrics and wallpapers. But this could be used and changed to fit a lot of different purposes for kind of e-commerce data. So a lot of times you're going to have a base SKU and then the full SKU, and the idea is to group the products together that share the same base. So if we have a bunch of products, 10 or so with the base one, then they have their own SKUs, and a lot of times that 0.01 will just be the color, so there could be 50 or more colors that one pattern has. So the first part's kind of like the similar pattern because they all share the same base, and then they'll have different colors. And then you may have products in there that as you're going to add a whole bunch of new products to the site, you may have a product like number 2 that doesn't have anything linked to it, and that's still going to be in your data, but you're going to want it not in the CSV file that's going to be uploaded to the WooCommerce backend. But at the same time, you might have some more with this. These bases will be more complex than 1, 2, 3, but as long as they're sorted, meaning that they're grouped together basically. So all the 3s are with the 3s, all the 2s are with the 2s, all the 1s are with the 1s. If they're not like that, you want to make them like that when you're processing the data. Then there's instructions over on this side and some notes that explain everything. We just added data basically, and now we're going to run the macro. So to run the macro, go to the developer tab, click on macros, and I should say that you have to be in this, you basically reuse this upsells.xlsm, M for macro enabled. It's a special workbook. So you're not actually putting or saving any data in here. You're just taking it from your other workbook, putting it in here to process it. So you're going to highlight the generate upsell CSV and then click run, and now it's going to start doing stuff. And it's going to generate the upsells automatically, and you can see it goes right from KFs to DGs, and there's nothing for that number 2. There's nothing for that number 2. It was removed from the list. So here you can enter a name for the CSV file, like you may be doing, I don't know, you may be doing whatever the brand is, upsells, and you put a date in. It's 0104. So don't worry, if you hit cancel here or enter a blank, it'll generate a random file name, but if you can name your file, you might as well. Then you just click OK, and it automatically clears out everything that was happening in this workbook, so you can reuse it again. Basically, don't ever try to save this. Just it'll work on its own. And then it's always gonna go to the downloads folder here, and you take a look at it, and it's perfectly formatted and ready to go. And you can actually, well, we can't, it already went away, but take my word for it that anything that doesn't have upsells is going to be removed. And then this file is totally ready to go up to WooCommerce. And you can see like it does everything. So 01 will not be in, 01 is not, you can see it's not in, you never want to include the SKU in its list of upsells, because if we go to the website real quick and try to find a fabric with some upsells on it, you can see exactly how it's working here. Maybe that has some. Right. So this has a lot. These are this is what you're generating. So obviously, if a product has alternative colorways, we want to display them. That's a big feature of the site. And if we don't have them and they exist, it's bad. So this is how we do it, and this is going to really shorten the process and make it easy. No more copying and pasting, no more craziness. It's all good to go. So there's the upsell generator. All right. Goodbye.